Hey everybody, it's Eatmoretoys and we're back with another review. Today we're getting a twofer. 2 for 1. Reviewing this shirt and this box I got from Golfway. Alright, so first off, this shirt is by Trap Toys. And I think the collaborating artist is MEKA. Trap Toys is from the UK and they make fantastic bootleg toys. I don't own any. I like them a lot. They're expensive, so I'm just gonna like them. I don't need to own them. That's that. He did come up with a series of Tyler the Creator toys, and they were awesome. I completely missed it. Again, they're just a little too expensive for my taste. I admire the work. They're really professional, really clean, but they did still have the shirts. They had some based on Goblin and some based on Igor or Igor. I like this one. It's just trippy. So let's see it one more time. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. And I've been saving this just for this review. So, cool shirt. It was about $35, I think, shipped. Alright, so that's that. Here we go. Golfwing is Odd Features previous name, which was Wolfgang. Taking the first letter of each word and flipping it, it's Golfwing. So they kept Golfwing as far as their name for the merch that they sell now, based out of Fairfax, California. That's where they have their flagship store. And it's really just Tyler. It's not really Odd Future anymore. That's what it used to be. It's not that anymore. It's just him. So this is a review of what he was selling when he released the album about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks ago. He just said, "Hey, call me if you get lost. That's the new album." Put out a phone number on his Instagram account, and if you called, you got a message, which was his mom just talking trash, which was really funny. And, you know, the excitement built. Like, he has a new album. Let's see what it is. And you can go online and just buy it. It was just that easy. You could buy it, but you couldn't get it. You couldn't hear it until you got it. Shortly after, he started releasing videos on, social media. And then you would see advertising on the street. Call me if you get lost. I'm like, what the fuck? So there's a number you call, and that's where you heard that message. I ordered the CD, t-shirt, poster, and a commemorative box. You could have gotten the cassette, you could have gotten the CD, you could have gotten just a shirt. I chose the package. It was like $35 plus shipping, which is not expensive because nowadays a shirt is $35, hence the one I'm wearing. A CD is probably $15. I haven't bought a CD in years, and I'm not going to buy a cassette. I don't have a cassette player. I know it's very retro, but it's new music. Unless you have the best quality tape player, yes, buy it. But otherwise, I don't see it. So let's see what's inside this package. So it's this box. This is now empty, and has the size XL. So this reminds me of those boxes you see from Funko and other companies that just sell, Seinfeld or whatever. And then you just pick the size, and it comes with a little, kind of like a little gift pack inside of something for like your brother or maybe dad or somebody, at the office. Something kind of generic, but still catered to their taste. So, yes, I am opening it. I don't see the point of just having it and never opening it. So that's the art from his new album, Call Me If You Get Lost. He's wearing a little hat from like Russia. He's wearing a lot of leopard print with other colors in it, jewels and makeup. He's wearing red makeup on his cheeks. Whatever. Every album he creates a new character. The last one was Igor. Prior to that was Flower Boy, Goblin. He's always been very experimental. He's one of my favorite artists. For a while, rap was getting a little boring. Nothing against any particular genre or rapper. It was just everybody was gangster. Everybody was a drug seller or drug user. To each their own. And then Tyler came out with Odd Future probably about 10 years ago or so. And it was just a refreshing, my goatee sideways. It was a refreshing sound to hear just childish, fun, ignorant music. Just like, it is offensive, it is funny, it is wrong, politically incorrect, but it's just, there's a lot of dust in this house. But it was just really funny to hear, like, Beastie Boys and just, you know, first albums of teenagers making rap. Just making rap albums for fun, battling, and just being wild. So I've been following his career for years, and I was able to go to his concert. It was amazing, Flower Boy. And then Igor got the most praise. Flower Boy is still my favorite. I will review this album also because I've been listening to it, studying it, and also reading the lyrics to just listen to everything he says, not just casually listen to it. So let's focus on the box right now, and then we'll go to the review. So here's a shirt. Oh. Sorry. This is the first time I see it, so call me if you get lost. It has a print album name on the back. And it's just that. It's the ID. It's real small. You could have gotten this logo or just the logo of the album name on the front. I figured I might as well look at his face. And it's in white. Because you can wear it underneath, you know, a dress shirt or a work shirt. And then, you know, once you get off of work, take that off and just sport the real shirt, you know, underneath, showing your true expression other than work-related clothes. So that's that. Really good print. And his new character for this album is Tyler Baudelaire. Now, I just saw a movie with Jim Carrey where he plays all these made-up characters. It's really one person made up in different costumes to steal these kids. And these kids were named I can't pronounce this, Baudelaire. So he represents a lot of things. If you ever watch his musical videos, they're very creative. Very, very creative. I mean, the most boring one was Yonkers, and even that's not boring because that put him on the map. But they're very exaggerated sci-fi, fantasy. So if you watch this movie with Jim Carrey, it's kind of like in the same boat. So maybe that's where he got the name from. On this new album, he has this character who's very well traveled, and he will steal your girl. That's his new thing. He's not a gangster, but you know, he's just still complaining about problems of being rich, and he's just, you know, gloating. Hey, I got money, I got boats, I got expensive watches. So he's blinging out, but in a different way. He's not as predictable as, let's just say, a lot of the stuff that's out there. So his new character, Baudelaire, is interesting, but it dives back into him being just himself, going through stuff. Now that he's wealthy and known and praised for his weirdness, before he was exiled and even called bad names. So you get the shirt, you get the box, which is just cardboard. It's not wood, it's not any special material. And then you get a poster, which is the same cover art. And you can frame this, or you can do whatever you want with it. I don't think it's really frame worthy, but you know, you could definitely do that and then just save it. So that's cool. And then you get the actual CD. Nothing fancy inside, not velvet, not nothing. The CD is just that. Nothing fancy about it. So I thought it would have the name of the songs on the back. It doesn't. But I know them because I took notes. So I'm just going to give you my opinion real quick. The minute's already 9 minutes long. You can cut off right now. It doesn't matter. This is me just talking about what I think of every song. And these are my notes. This is how I write. It actually makes sense to me. So Sir Baudelaire is very offbeat. You know, it sounds like the record is running out of juice. And it's just like, just on some weird, creepy melodic. He's done that before. It's good. It's okay. It's a good track. Corso. It's considered a banger. It's very busy. It's definitely something you want to blast a little bit, but do I love it? No. It's a little mellow. It's a little hype. You watch the video, you'll probably get really into it, but it's just kind of that. It's just back and forth, and I don't know. I'm not in that state of mind, so I can appreciate it, but it's not my favorite. Has some synth in it, whatever. He's been doing synth in every album. 3 is Lemonhead. He said that he wanted to use horns and drums that a school band can play, like at a college or at a football, exhibition event. And it starts off with some nice horns and the drums are good. But then the rapping and the layering of sounds just end up being so much that I don't think it could be played at a live place. I mean, it probably can, but I'm saying I would unlayer it so much and focus more on the drums and the trumpets. Whatever. I'm not a producer, so it's okay. But I see the potential in that. And he put a video. I mean, he put like 4 or 5 videos in 1 week. He had all this work just compiled. Leaked the phone number, advertising, and then leaked one song. Announced the album, sold the album. It sold out within 24 hours as far as the package deals, this box set. And then he leaked it on the internet like within that same week, like 4 days later. And, you could hear it. That's how you do nowadays. You just leak out your own album. That way nobody can get mad at anybody else. And it's free promotion. And if you want to buy it and support your favorite artist, you do. You buy the one song or you buy the full album. And I trust he always makes very original music. It's worthy of purchasing to think about, digest, and listen to. That's why I like his stuff. Even though it's not always my favorite song or album, it's always something I enjoy listening to over and over and just seeing his different levels of production, his different characters, and his music. His music is really just good. It's always progressing. So that was song number 3. 4 is What's Your Name? It's a slow jam. It's like a summer song. It's really mellow. You can definitely play it, and just ride along with it. It's him trying to be a suave dude picking up on girls. It's okay. And I think that's the one where Lil Wayne is on, and he killed it. He killed it on Flower Boy on, I think, Seeds, Planting Seeds, and he collaborated with him again, and he just killed it. So Tyler, be careful. Every time you put a Lil Wayne on it, he will murder you. He'll murk the crack. So I like that one. 5, Loop's Gravediggers. How many of y'all remember Gravediggers? 1997. That's a bit old. So the song he looped was called 2 Cups of Blood from 1997. And that's the best part about production, that one, you can either hear it or figure it out later on with the internet, because everybody puts stuff on the internet. The best part of that song, he looped, and he just really put it out. So making a whole track with that loop was just really ingenious. And going with Tyler's deep, raspy voice, it really goes well. Do I love the song? No, I just like the fact that he did it. He did it, and he did it well. He really produced it well. Again, if you're still watching this, thank you. Here's how I judge an album or a song. I have to like the beat, the production, all that stuff, the actual sounds of the music. So whatever I hear, I always listen to it as an instrumental, regardless of the singing or the rapping or the noises people come out their mouths. Second, I listen to the people making all the sounds, and then I say, okay, so I like the music, yes or no, I like the sounds, yes or no, and then I listen to it as a conjunction. I'm like, okay, I actually like this, or I don't like it, so I would do this or that. So on this album, he uses a lot of jazz, a lot of lounge music, very smooth listening, which is cool. He's been into like creepy synth, loud, even obnoxious, complicated, layered music before. Now he's going in different realms. And the one thing I didn't like is that the album starts off, offbeat, and then very busy, and then a very slow jam, and then another slow jam, and it's just kind of all over the place. So I would arrange it different. I can do that. I can make a playlist and just arrange it different. Does he tell a story? He tells stories, and it's the same story. He's rich. He'll steal your girl. He's in love. He's happy, but he's also unhappy with, being rich and famous. Ooh, poor guy, But he's creative, and I think this is part of the character, and also part himself. So that was song number 5, Gravediggers. Oh, sorry. what's that one called? Oh, Lumberjack. The hook and the loop is pretty interesting too. And let's go to the tracks I really like, which is 6, Hot Wind Blows. Oh, I think that's the one with Lil Wayne on it. My bad. That's the good one. That one's very lounge, very jazzy. Both of them rap their ass off. But when it comes to Lil Wayne, you can't beat him. When has he ever been on a track and he doesn't rip it? So Lil Wayne, you still got it. You've been having it, so whatever. So 7 is definitely my favorite track. 7 is low tempo. It's hip hop. It's called Massa, and Tyler addresses, I guess, race issues, BLM, and should he say yay or nay to any of this? He just gives his opinion, which is kind of biased, and says, "Do you stop worrying about the bigger picture and just do you, because he did himself, and thanks to him just believing in himself, being confident, he's where he's at." So that's very encouraging. It's kind of very motivational. He doesn't really give messages other than, either all in your face or just, this is my opinion. This one was very humble but very wise. As an artist, as a famous person, there is some responsibility to that role. Even if you don't choose to have it, you are a part of it. So that was pretty grown of him as an adult now. He's not a teenager anymore. He's not a kid anymore. So Mass is also one of my favorites. Track number 8, Run It Up. It gets you hype. It's one of those pre-game songs that you want to just see, like this. I will put it near the beginning to get you started, or maybe like A side be all mellow tracks, B side. Well, again, I'm talking like vinyl here or cassettes. B side be all the hype tracks, kind of like the old days when you had cassettes and CD and vinyl. So Run It Up is actually pretty good. I like it. It was also motivational. He talks about the same thing I just mentioned with Massa, but more personal of his point of view. Number 9, Manifesto. Yes. This had the sickest beat, and Domo Genesis is on it. You know what? I think I screwed up all the tracks here. It doesn't matter. You gotta listen to it anyway. Number 9 has the sickest beat. Domo Genesis is on it, and they sampled, again, they went back. I don't know if he's sampling all these tracks or people are just suggesting them, but this was a loop from 1974 by Jimmy Smith. I'm Gonna Love You a Little Bit More. Oh my God, listen to that song. Look it up, it's really good. And he took the best part of it and made a whole song. Bringing back Domo Genesis from Odd Future back in the days is a great, great, great addition to the song. Really, really sick. He stole the song, really, but regardless, they make a good team as usual. They've been good back in the day, and now they're back at it. So that one's also good. It's called Manifesto. 10, I kind of like and I kind of don't like because it's a very long ass song. It's about 10 minutes. It's a 2-parter. They have 2 beats on it. It starts off very slow and kind of like a dance romantic song. Something you want to dance to with your girl, your partner, whatever. Cruise, or just maybe make love to, I don't know. And then it flips it into some reggae, which is the part that I like. Yes, he's doing reggae, and he did it well. He did some reggae on a Tiny Desk, and it wasn't like he was trying to do reggae. He just kind of grooved with it, and he did really well with a live band. So he's done that before, and he just did it on an album, so that was very, very nice. And then he ruined it because he rapped. His rap is good, but it's not necessary. It's reggae. It's not rap. But it's his album, so he'll do whatever he wants. I just personally didn't like it. So that's my opinion. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you with which song is which, but whatever. 11 is just his mom talking trash, and it's pretty funny because you see her on the awards with him in the audience up on stage, and you rarely hear her talk. Here you hear her talk and talk shit. She is exactly like he is. So when you say, oh, he's crazy, he's a dude, he's young. Nah, he got it from his mom. His mom is cool. I can tell that she is just herself. And like she said, she will defend her kid over anything. So her kids. So seeing that as a kid and then growing up with it, of course, you adapt and you are that. You are your parents. So that song is very endearing because you see where he comes from and why he is the way he is, and that's a great thing. His mom is great. So 12, Rise, is very upbeat. That's all I gotta say. The next song, Blessed, it's an interlude, but again, it's one of those where he uses a loop and it's very jazzy. I don't see it necessary to make it a full song, so as an interlude, it's really good. I like it as an instrumental. The ones I really like, I like them as instrumentals, just like that too. So that was one of them. Juggernaut. Juggernaut was awesome. That's also one of my favorites. It's a love ballad. It's very hype. It's very hip hop. You know, a posse cut. What that means is you bring your posse, your whole team, your whole group, your camp, your tribe, and everybody raps and tries to just do their best job. And he invited people that aren't normally collaborators with him, but he always collaborates with new people or people that he admires a lot on every album. And that was interesting. But you know, he left it last for a reason because you know it's just really long and just a lot of rapping. And after a while, it's like I get it. It's good, you know, you can just blast it, but I just play his part and that's it. I'm happy with it. Next one's called Wilshire. It's very mellow. It's a girly song. It's a couple song. It's okay. And then the last song is Safari. He speeds up his voice. It's the offbeat sound again. It's reminiscent of Goblin. So he's doing a lot of stuff on this album. He's going back and forth to Goblin, Cherry Bomb, and being from humble, I'm coming up, to now being I made it, he's back. So that's the character. That's probably a little bit of himself too. And then one last thing is the beats. They're good. They're definitely Tyler. You can recognize it a mile away. I like that he's going towards jazz and lounge. You can't always be screaming and in your face and I hate the world and the world doesn't understand me. I mean, come on now. It's been 10 years. We know who you are. You're a good person. You're a very creative person. You're very intelligent. You're very business savvy, and we like seeing your work. But we don't have to understand every aspect of your life. You're a celebrity. You got it all. Just stay off of social media and you'll be okay. So anyway, that's my review on the album. If you get the box, you can keep it. It's just a box, nothing fancy. Poster, posters, unless you frame them, they wear away. And the CD's pretty cool. I don't know if there's a surprise inside, so let's find that. Let's open it up and see if there's anything in there that I wouldn't expect. You never know. So only one way of finding out. Aha! March 6, 1991. So I'm guessing that's when 91. I don't know if that's his birthday or anything. And then you see his photograph inside again. And that's it. Nothing fancy about this. Not disappointed, just didn't know if there was a surprise inside. Oh, that's too much light, huh? Alright, so that's my review. Thank you for taking your time and watching another one of my reviews. You already know the deal. Like, subscribe, get the notifications. You already know on my YouTube page is Eatmoretoys, and Instagram Eatmoretoys, and Facebook Eatmoretoys. So just doing creative stuff, trying to get back, and that way you'll remember this when everything is gone. Peace.